Hey guys, what up? It's your boy, Psycho Bliat, back at it again with another spooktacular video. It's Halloween! Happy Halloween! And you know what that means? I'm super stoked to bring you guys my number one favorite horror movie, which is the 2017 indie horror film, Terrifier. This movie is straight up terrifying, hence the name, and I love to watch it every Halloween. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Terrifier follows three girls in their plight in avoiding death at the hands of the murderous psychopathic clown, Art the Clown. And that's about it. Terrifier is pretty light in terms of plot, with the majority of it being a cat and mouse game between the girls and Art, and I freaking love it. No convoluted plot to keep up with, just pure carnage? Sign me the hell up. Terrifier is directed by Damien Leone and is actually the child of Leone's previous film, an anthology film by the name of All Hallows Eve. 2013's All Hallows Eve introduced the star of the franchise, Art the Clown, in two of the three shorts in the film. All Hallows Eve in itself is also one of my favorite horror movies. However, I much prefer its successor because it capitalizes on the main attraction, Art. Two of the three shorts in All Hallows Eve star Art, with the first one being Leone's 2006 film, The Ninth Circle, and the second one being Terrifier from 2011. Despite how utterly amazing and horrifying Leone's original Terrifier short film is, it just couldn't carry the weight of the awful middle short film, which, of all things, follows a woman being stalked by a goofy-ass alien. Hence why I chose the 2017 film as opposed to the original. So let's get into what I like about Terrifier. The main attraction of the movie, Art the Clown, is the biggest reason. This clown is more horrifying than Pennywise, both versions, mind you, could ever wish to be. In fact, I'd venture to say, with no uncertainty, he is the scariest clown ever portrayed in a horror film. Played by David Howard Thornton, who, by the way, is no stranger to playing clowns, as he portrayed the Joker in a fan-made DC series known by the name of Nightwing Escalation, and was even on the show Gotham. A life is brought to the character of Art unlike any other. Art's mannerisms are charming while also being exceedingly unnerving, and it's so fun to watch because you truly have no idea what this damn clown's going to do next. Like, one moment he's chilling with the homeless crazy lady, and the next thing we know, he's scalped her, cut off her boobs, and straight up wears her as if she's a Gucci bag and he's in the men's fashion week. Art carries a huge garbage bag filled to the brim with all kinds of sick weapons, with my favorite being the scalpel Cat-O'-Nine-Tails, and yet is one of the few horror villains that actually carries a gun. You heard me, Art strapped. Which a lot of people have complained about, because it's like, he's a murderous clown, you're going to cop out and just have him shoot people with a gun, which I can understand, but at the same time, I think it works really well. It shows Art's not playing around. He's out for blood, and if he can't get it via his convoluted weaponry or cat and mouse game, he'll just shoot you dead, which he clearly doesn't want to resort to, because it takes all the fun out of it, but will not hesitate to it when it comes to someone actually having a chance of surviving. Art is so entertaining to watch, and you honestly find yourself rooting for him at some points in the film, despite how gruesome what he does to the people are. He kills one of them by sawing them in half, starting from in between her legs. He kills another by straight up filling her with bullets. Then he kills a man by stomping his skull in. And the only survivor from the massacre is permanently disfigured after Art ate her freaking face off. We know next to nothing about the girls or the other people who Art massacres, which is part of the reason the carnage works so well, because we really have no attachment to the characters and we essentially just get to see Art play his twisted game. My only complaint with this movie, and I don't really even consider it an issue because it's really just a personal preference since I really don't care for supernatural horror movies, is that I don't necessarily care for Art rising back from the dead at the end of the movie. Mostly because I don't like the prospect of Art being some sort of demon clown. The reason I find this movie and other types of movies like this so scary is showcased perfectly in the beginning scene. Art is seen as a normal guy before he puts on his clown getup, and the idea that Art can be just a normal man on the outside is absolutely terrifying to me. Hence why I find movies where it is human versus human as opposed to human versus the supernatural much more scary. In the end, Art carries the movie and is truly one of my favorite horror icons, and I wish he was more popular since, like I said, he's so much scarier than any other clown I've seen in a horror movie. He is the reason Terrifier is my number one favorite horror movie of all time. So yeah, guys, that was a video. I'm so happy to have finally gotten around to reviewing Terrifier. It is one of my favorite movies, and currently there is an Indiegogo up right now for Terrifier 2, which I think it already ended. It got like 400% more than what it was, what they were campaigning for. I think they were going for like 50,000 and ended up raising like 140 1,000. So that's really cool. And I'm really looking forward to that. But thanks for sticking around this October. I had a lot of fun reviewing horror movies with you guys. Happy Halloween. Stay safe out there. Hope you guys like my KFC costume, my Colonel Sanders costume. But have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.